What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. First time here, thanks for stopping by. Today on the channel we're going to install a 12Voltguy in-cab winch controller, and I got to replace the solenoid too. Stay tuned to see why. Come on.
All right, so take a razor knife and cut out the template. Does not have to be perfect, but you want to be semi-close just because you want to be able to see, you know, where stuff is going to line up. I've already cut out the inside piece, so now here's my template for my gauges. The template goes right here, but I've already got that one light there, so I'm going to have to remove that light and mount it somewhere else. And I've already got my hikeit here, and it's stuck, so it's not coming off. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put this right in place of that light. I'm gonna have to find a different spot for that light. All right, so the light button, the light switch is out. So what's probably going to happen is like this. So I'm going to tape this up, then transfer or mark to the plastic, and then cut it out. Just in case I run a knife, this will score it. And that'll give me a nice distinct line. So, like that, I should have transferred the marks. I think you can see that. Now we'll punch that through and get to the wiring. Nice new blade should do the trick. It does not have to be perfect. The plate will cover up most of it. All right. So that's cut out. So theoretically all this stuff should just fit right in. All the wiring off to the side, because the switches themselves are pre-wired. Move that out of the way. Nothing's hitting behind the dash. And we go get the screws, get those mounted. So the kit comes with 4 little sheet metal screws, looks like maybe. It's plastic, there's no need to pre-drill. And the cool thing about 12Voltguy is you can customize your winch plates. So I customized mine to say pig pen. All right, so with that, I've got some wiring over here on the side that we've got to take care of. Got a green wire, a red wire, black, and then these here. Power on and looks like maybe a ground. Alright, so I opted for the wiring, extended wiring. So it comes with a ground in and out. So this will connect directly to the red, black, and green button here. The blue and black here will go under the hood and connect to a power source and a ground. Alright, so I got everything taped up. I'm going to run it through this area here and get it underneath, and then I've got a hole under the firewall, or into the firewall already, that will come out. I can run my wires, come out from under here. I can run my wires down around here, drop under, then come out and come into the controller. So as you can see, I have a large grommet right there that's already been used. So we're going to use that one again. And it comes through the firewall. Under here somewhere. All my other winch wires coming through. Yeah, you can see the white wire down there. Have to grab a pair of pliers and see if I can get hold of it. All right. It's all through. Hopefully the blue wire starts coming through. All right, so all the wire is up and through. The blue wire is my power wire that I will run off of a fuse going over there. And then the white wire or cable will be what is ran to here. All right, so right now I've got it ran around, up under, and then underneath the radiator shroud on the top, down. And right now it's coiled up in there. We'll see if I keep it that way, but we're going to take this cover off and see what the wiring looks like underneath. All right, so what I had done originally is I cut the wires that went out to the motor. I believe that's bad because it popped a fuse like instantly. So now I'm going to cut I got a green and yellow wire. Looks like maybe a blue wire. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with this one, but now I'm gonna do these here and solder those in. This part of it looks to be done. Replace the blown fuse and kick the ignition on and see what happens. All right, well, let's see if I got power. I got power. In. Well, that was not good. Not good at all. That sucked. Now, I guess really everything I did, I got to take it apart now and figure out what the hell went wrong here. Start doing some troubleshooting. So I should be able to go hit the button and should be able to see some voltage here. Armed. This is the in button. This is the out button. Alright, so for some reason my out is stuck on the solenoid here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the solenoid off, pull it all apart. I got the battery disconnected again. In worked fine. You know, you hit the button, it goes on and off like it's supposed to. But as soon as you hit the out, it latches in. And I don't like it. Or I don't like it because it doesn't work. Something is awry. Relay is completely removed. What I'm hoping is if I open this up, there maybe some contacts or a set of contacts are welded shut that I might be able to fix. So we're going to test the winch motor. So what I've done is I've taken the red lead here and I've tied it to the black lead here with this little connection here. Threw some tape on there just in case it touches. It's not going to short or anything. And then I'm going to touch this with the jumper cable on the power side. What this is going to do is the yellow wire is either going to spool in or it's going to spool out, and then I'll switch this wire here then I'll take the red wire, instead of tying it to the black, I'll take the red wire, tie it to the yellow, then I'll touch the battery lead to the other one. Ground wire, I'm gonna go connect the jumper cable to the battery. All right, battery is
Our battery cables are live. If I touch this, it should go forward or one direction. So that is spool in. Now I will disconnect the belt jumper cable again. And I'll switch this wire with the black wire. And then the spools, or the winch, should spool in the other direction. And that will determine if my the winch motor is good. So I'm gonna hook the winch back up, or the jumper cable back up. Jumper cable's live. So I touch this, it should go the other direction. And that way is paying out. So the winch motor is good. So apparently my solenoids are shot. What I'm going to have to do, looks like, is order new winch solenoid. Probably going to go ahead and just get the universal one off of Amazon or something, because I think I'm probably going to get rid of I think I might get rid of the box on top of the winch and just leave it with the open view. I've got the new winch solenoid in, so I can get started on wiring that up. While I'm at it, I've also picked up some quick disconnects here. And it almost fits. I'm gonna take this, like I said, I'm gonna take this out, and I'll probably throw a piece of tape over it to cover that hole. Small little modification to the cover. Yeah, there it went. Oh, that just might work. That just might work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it down here so you can pull it up and yank it apart if need be. Now, to put it in here, the little side here goes up, so when it gets pushed in, it latches in. Ow. Just like that. Alright, well, let's see if this thing is going to be a shit show, whether I wired it up right or wasted $35 on this here. Alright, here goes nothing. Winch is armed. In. Out. Alright. So, it works. Winch controller install. New solenoid.
New end cab right here. You see that? That looks good.
A few more small things to button up. Like I've got to figure out why this isn't fully seating together all the way. And cover back on. Pull the winch line tight. I'll probably have to back the Jeep out to do that. You want to do with some kind of good tension on the Jeep or on the winch when you draw the line in. So with that, this video is done. Hopefully you've learned something and are able to do a job yourself, which is the whole goal of this channel, with a little bit of wheeling in there when I get a chance. But trying to show you that you can do this stuff yourself in your garage, basic hand tools. Now I did have to get a special tool for this, but I didn't need it, or I didn't need this battery quick connect. With the solenoid running like it was, I felt like I needed it. What I probably should have done was some kind of actual switch that allows you to quickly turn off from somewhere outside the Jeep. All right, so like, share, subscribe, would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Let's get out there and wheel.